teacher, married to your high school sweetheart, you became a mom. Why on earth did you decide to become a Beachbody coach?
Oh my word. So I think we all have different stories why we get started and why we do it for different reasons. For me, it just was, I didn't do any research. I had no idea what Beachbody was. In fact, if you told me to drink a shake every day, I would probably have thrown it in your face. I don't like shakes. I'm very good at starting this conversation, huh? But basically, I have ran track in college, and in high school I was an athlete, and I was really into fitness, and I decided that in order to lose my baby weight for my first baby, I would, go out and do different things. Like I would join this group called Stroller Strides, which is you go out there with your strollers and you see moms with strollers doing crazy things. But it was only like at one time during the day, and it was really frustrating for me because it was the time that my baby napped. And every mother knows that you are not gonna do things when your baby naps. So it was a great experience, but I was like, I gotta find something different. And I kind of, just to make a long story short, I used to be a teacher, like she said. I had come home, we had a really hard time having children. There was many years in between where I felt like I kind of, you have this world where you go work and you meet adult people, and then you come home and you have everything that you want now that you've wanted for a long time, which is these kids, but all of a sudden you've lost a little bit of yourself. And so I gained 50 pounds with my first. I gained 40 something with my second, and I gained 42 with my third. And a friend just said, hey, you should do this program called Insanity. And I said, you're insane if you think I'm gonna pay for that. And my friend burned it for me. And
true story.
And
it wasn't me.
And then I did the program, and I cried every single day for like the first 2 weeks, and I was like, this is what I'm looking for. I hate you, Shanti. But I had kind of gotten back into shape a little bit. I'd lost, I don't really know exactly how many pounds of the 50. I lost some when you walk out of the hospital a little bit, but I wasn't those people that like miraculously lose it. I had to work. And so I think I lost my last 10 pounds and 10 inches with Insanity, and I got in really good shape. And I was really, really pumped up, and I wasn't coaching, and I just posted my results. And then my friend saw it and said, hey, you should be a coach. And that's how I got started.
So that's how she got started. She burned it. We're never gonna let you live it down. It's okay, I bought mine off Amazon.
Yeah.
I know, we're quite the pair. Okay, Kiana, so you didn't go searching for coaching.
Nope.
It found you. So why coaching? What has it done to change your life, and why is it so important to you?
Well, I feel like as a teacher, I do love to help people. I like to help, teenagers, 15-year-olds about human sexuality. I gotta like to help people, right? By the way, I taught Stephanie's husband. Yeah. Okay.
You knew it was coming, Steph.
Sorry for that, Stephanie. Swear to God. It was very sweet, very sweet. I did a really good job. Apparently. Moving on. Okay, I really felt like I wanted to, stop laughing, because I'm gonna move on. I really do stop it. I was a coach, a high school track coach. I really do love giving back, and I really do love seeing people see the potential that they never see in themselves. And I really felt, I'm not gonna lie to you and say I jumped out of the gate and became a diamond right away. I dropped from diamond, so I don't even know when my emerald date was. Don't ask me, because I'm not a numbers person. So if you were to ask me, how long did it take you to get diamond? And people say, 37 days and 8 minutes. I'm like, whoa, that's not me. I became a diamond, I think in roughly 8 to 9 months, and then I dropped back to emerald 7 times, because I'm a really good coach. And I just didn't know what I wanted for the business. I really kind of was dabbling into things, and it was about a year and 4 or 5 months that I kind of was like, okay, I'm starting challenge groups, I'm making pretty good commissions on this, I'm helping people are saying I'm inspiring them. Maybe if I actually learn this business, I could maybe do something with it. And so I really decided at that moment I was gonna try to do something with it. And I really love the feeling that I got when someone said, hey, you inspired me to make a change. And today I got up and pushed play, even though I had 3 kids that were messy and stepping on Cheerios. And today I got up and I felt good about myself when I looked in the mirror. And those type of feelings made me want to keep going. And that's what got me into it and kept me into it and keeps me going each day. As you go in this business, I feel like your reasons will change. Now it's more seeing my coaches succeed and helping them feel that they have this foundation of belief that I'm no different than them and that they can do things that they never thought they can do. That is really inspiring for me to get up and work hard every single day for my team. But I also love the idea that someone that never believed in themselves literally tells me I can change their life. Like, someone wrote me yesterday, you've changed the course of my life, and I had to sit down for like 30 seconds to be like, wow, that's pretty amazing that we have this opportunity in our hands.
I know she's changed my life, as corny as that is. I would not be an elite coach if it wasn't for her. Get yourself a really great success partner that'll call you on your crap.
I feel the same.
Clearly, you can see she does that. So Kiana, my question for you is, there are a lot of moms here today, and we pride ourselves on being hot mess moms and rocking that. And Kiana especially inspires me every day to get my crap together and take care of myself. She makes me schedule self-time in my planner. It's very difficult for me, but she forced me, so I do it. So that's what she does. She inspires moms everywhere to get up and rock being a hot mess mom. So my question for you is, for all those hot mess moms out there, what is your best advice for them to not just be their best selves as mothers, but literally rock their business?
You asked me this, and I thought about this.
Do you need me to tell you your answers?
So I have some 3 answers. No, I do have 3 answers, though. I hope that you take away, stop it. I hope you take away just something from this, that you realize that like we all have our own unique personalities and individual things that bring us to people that relate to different people, meaning who Missy attracts. Yes, we both attract hot mess moms, but she attracts a very different person than me, and I attract a very different person. And for the longest time, I felt like I needed to try to fit into this mold or be someone different than who I was. And I think it's important to understand that we all have our own story to share. And don't for 1 second think that no one is going to get you or understand you, because we all are amazing. If you look in this room, we all have different, genders, personalities, like stories and history, but that's not my part of my 3, but I just wanted to say that. Okay, so I did raise my hand. I read this book called Miracle Morning. Has anyone ever read it?
Read it.
Okay, that's not very many people. You don't have how many, we need more miracles. Okay, so paraphrase very quickly. He writes in this book about how, he was just a hot mess pretty much, and he came up with this idea of this miracle morning. And it basically is setting himself up for success for less than 6 minutes a day. So I teach my team, and I did a team call on it last week, actually. It's completely changed the way that I've focused on certain things. So basically, it's just getting up and doing what makes you feel happy immediately, and having 4 or 5 things where you feel like you'll set yourself up for success. So for me, it's positive affirmations, it's getting a load of laundry in, it's making my bed, it's reading scripture, it's whatever it is for you that makes you happy. Those are the main things that I do. And then it's not necessarily business related, but it sets you up for success so that you feel accomplished and you wake up and go, oh, I'm gonna start this amazing morning. And he found that when people do that every single day, they have more success. So I encourage you to find your miracle morning. And if you don't know what the book is, please go out and get it. It's just 4 or 5 steps that you take to set your morning up for success, to make you feel better and positive and just on the right foot. Okay, so that's one thing. Number 2 is, I think it's important as you grow in this business, and just as your priorities, we all have our own priorities. Like, I feel like it's easy to compromise your priorities sometimes in this business for success. And it's really important to understand that it's your job to redefine your success every single month. It's your job to figure out what's gonna make you happy and what's not gonna make you happy. Because at the end of the day, if you're a 15-star diamond standing up here and you've neglected your entire family, you're not gonna be a very happy person. So it's important to understand that you have to redefine your success and say, okay, what is it that's gonna make me happy? Okay, and what is it that's gonna make me feel like, crap, I did this and it doesn't mean anything. And that's really, really important to understand, and that changes over time. So it may, and I wanna also make it clear that you can be very successful and keep your family first, okay? I'm not saying you need to choose. I'm saying that if you're trying to push, and your husband says, or your wife says, you know, we haven't gotten a date night in a month, and it's really important to me, and you say, but I have a team call on Wednesday night, can we reschedule that? You're probably not gonna have any more kids, number one. Number two, you're probably putting the most important person in your life, their priority is going down to on the bottom of the list. And that's something I've learned the hard way, that at the end of the day, it's not gonna say 15-star diamond on your gravestone, okay? What it's gonna say is the kind of person that you are. And I would rather be an elite mom and an elite wife than an elite coach. Although elite coach is a very amazing title, and I'm very proud of it, and I worked very hard for it, okay? I would rather be happy than push so hard that I run myself ragged. So number 2 is be redefining your success. And then number 3, that I feel I've worked really hard this year is focused and balanced. Okay. I have my whole team choose 2 words to help them push through 2016. 2 words that when they're struggling, when they're upset, when they're happy, when they're sad, will represent what that means to them. And 2 words that helps them realize that this is the year I'm gonna push for this. So my 2 words are balance and being intentional. And I really believe that if you focus on balance and putting your head down and getting to work. So when you're doing Beachbody work, you're doing Beachbody work. And when you're hanging out with your kids watching a movie, you're not doing Beachbody work. And but at the same time, when you're doing Beachbody work, you're not, your kids aren't bothering you and you're saying, hey, I'm gonna do 45 minutes to do Beachbody and then we're gonna do something together. You keep your word, be balanced, set your time. I have a timer, okay? And when my timer goes off at 2:30, it says, put your phone away. And it goes into the red, why did I say red? It's just a drawer. Just a red drawer.
It's phone jail.
It's a phone jail. And it was because my daughter said to me, Mom, are you gonna be on that phone today or are you gonna hang out with me? And that was done. I was done after that. Because at the end of the day, I have to tell myself, I gotta be a better mom than I have to be a coach. Because I don't wanna disappoint her. Okay, I can disappoint other people, they're mad at me because I'm not messaging them back, or mad at me for other things, but I don't wanna disappoint my kids. And I've learned this from making a ton of mistakes, doing it over and over and over. And so I have phone jail, we put it away, and I just found that if I left it out and tried to test myself, I didn't do a very good job. I'm like, oh, I've been doing this for a month, I am good. And then I'm on it, I don't know how it happens. So it just happened, I just grab it. Facebook apps are so easy, just push, it's so bad. Anyhow, so those are my 3 things. So find your miracle morning, redefine your success, and then make sure that you find your 2 words for the year that are gonna help represent something that push you to be a better role, title of everything that you are. So like a mom, a husband, a sister, a brother, whatever's important to you, your priorities, you should find something in your life that helps your 2 words push towards those things, because at the end of the day, you don't wanna regret doing the things that you think that you should have done. And so my goal this year is to be successful but be happy. And that's something that's really important to me. I don't want to have, an imbalanced life, and it takes a lot of work to do that. And I've only been able to do this through personal development. I will tell you right now, I've learned a lot from Jess. Jess is an amazing, amazing time, family-oriented guru. She wakes up. Yes,
we both learned a lot from her.
I've had many conversations with her. Private messages.
And
she
I will
doesn't
tell you,
respond to me except during her work hours.
It's true.
Thank you.
It's true. We've learned a lot from each other on the market.
Sorry I didn't respond to you. It wasn't a work hour.
And I will tell you, Kiana Hanna never misses a date night. She told me she couldn't do a team call with me because it was date night and she wouldn't change it. So even as her best friend. So she is a literal representation of both balance, happiness, and mega success.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Follow her example.